Hey everybody, in this video we'll talk about rewriting a quadratic function to find its vertex and sketch its graph. So if we're given a quadratic function, f of x equals x squared plus 6x plus 14, we're told to write this quadratic function in the form f of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. You'll notice that is vertex form. And then give the vertex of the graph and then graph it. So let's go ahead and first turn this into vertex form. So if you notice, we have a perfect square binomial right there. So that means what we need to do with this is complete the square. So we are our function f of x equals x squared plus 6x. Then I'm going to write this little plus 14 out here because I need to show some work here. Now remember, how do we find what we're going to add? Well, we take negative b. Let me go ahead and write this over here. Negative b over 2a, and then we square that, and that's what we're going to add. So for this quadratic function, that's going to be negative 6 over 2 times 1 squared, which ends up being negative 3 squared, which equals 9. So to this I'm going to add 9. But I added 9 to this side, which means I also need to subtract 9. If I didn't subtract 9, then I wouldn't be adding a total of 0, and I would be changing the function completely. So I need to make sure I do that. And then once I do that, I can factor this portion. And this portion factors to x plus 3 squared. That was the purpose, so I could get a squared there. And then what do I have left over? I have plus 5 left over. So this is my function written in vertex form. But what is my vertex? Remember, I need x minus h, but I had a plus, so it becomes x minus negative 3 squared plus k. So my vertex hk is at x is negative 3 and y is 5. So my vertex is at negative 3 and a positive 5. Now, what do I do to plot my other points? Well, it says to plot 4 additional points, 2 on each side of the vertex. So I just take a x value on the right side of the vertex, which would be like negative 2, right? And I plug it into the equation, and I'll get a 6 out. So at negative 2, I'm at 6. So far it looks like it's opening up. At negative 1, when I plug it into the function, I'll get 9. Now I need 2 on the left, so let's plug in negative 4. I'll get 6. And at negative 5, I'll get 9. So why did I get 6 and 9 there? Well, if you remember, I have an axis of symmetry here. So the points that I found first on the right side of the function, this where my output is 6 and 9, those are going to fold across that axis of symmetry and are lying on the other side of that axis of symmetry. Okay, so as long as you're understanding the symmetry portion, you can just plug in 2 points on the right and then make sure you go over the same amount in the x direction and make the other side symmetrical as well. Now I do want to go over one more problem for this. We're not going to sketch the graph, but we are going to give the vertex of the graph. Now this one is different because we have a 2 in front of the x squared. Okay, so what we can do with this one is we can first factor out a 2. And we can see that's going to become our a. So 2, factoring out a 2, be 2x squared minus 8x, not minus 8x, minus 4x. But 2 doesn't factor out of 11. But if you remember, when we're completing the square, we're just going to take a look at these pieces here. So let's just add 11 off to the side there. So that we didn't factor 2 out of 11, so it's outside of the parentheses. Okay, now let's take b divided by 2. We can multiply by a, but it's just 1. And then square that to get what we're going to add right after the 4x. So that's going to be 4 divided by 2, which is 2, and then square that 2. So that's going to become 4. So I need to add 4 to the end there, which means I need to subtract 4 over here. But did I actually add 4? What did I add to this entire equation? Because there's this 2, in the end I'm going to have to multiply 2 by each of these pieces. So I actually added 2 times 4, or 8. So I need to subtract 8. Okay, so this becomes 2 times, then the x squared minus 4x plus 4 factors into x minus 2 squared, and then I'm left with a plus 3. So my vertex ends up being at 2 and positive 3. Now, if this was a negative 2, we'd want to factor out entirely, would want to factor out the entire negative 2 and not just the positive 2, so that we could end up completing the square nicely as well and getting it into that vertex form. So there's rewriting a quadratic function to find its vertex and sketch its graph.